Hello. Thank you for listening. Uh, Doing some mental arithmetic. I figured this has a closed loop on the negative side at 17. Well, I didn't figure that out. I've seen it in the video, and but it still works. Seems to hold true for the positive end. This seems to hold it true for the positive end of whole numbers as well. This works slightly, but it has the same problem as this one, is at negative 17 it just isn't a closed loop. And then this seemingly goes to works for all whole numbers, positive and negative. And this is my thing. 3/4 work on a positive numbers collapsing to 1. 1/4 works on all numbers, even 0. This is my own conjecture about it or spin off on it. And then here's an image of just doing some of it. 3n minus 1 divided by 2 is on this side. And then 3n minus 1 is on the negative half. And I didn't get to show 11, but it goes to 16. And then that drops down to 1. Oh, that's 10. But comparing it to the regular version, doing 3n plus 1 divided by 4 and 3n plus 1 divided by 2, it seems to be similar. The difference is negative 3 goes to 4, while positive 5 goes to 4 after being divided by 4. And just keeping on the normal track of the positive side, just 3n divided by 2 and 3n divided by 4, you get this repeating pattern of 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, and the next one should be 19. And then this is, for this side is 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17. And that's what's happening on both of these. This is for the positive normal way, and this is for my version of negative 3, 1, negative 3 times n minus 1 divided by 2. Which means all the work that I did before and a lot of the work that people have already worked on just kind of goes out the door, but doesn't at the same time. And just working on the normal version, I split it into groups like this. Like this 15, this 50% will descend while this 50% rises. and I got them into groups. And the way the grouping works is the way they're split apart. But the groups essentially split like this. And then I noticed 5 times 2 to the odd numbers, to the power of odd numbers, is it's all a replicating pattern. 10 to 100 to 1,000, and it's alternating. But then, like I said, the negative counterpart of the Collatz conjecture, negative 3n minus 1 divided by 2, the shortcut way. The odd numbers even hit the multiples of 2 in between these gaps right here, which 2, 8, 32, and so on and so forth. And then doing that, the reason for that is because of this 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, 22. Five, 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, 20, 23, 26, so on and so forth. So they're already part of the Collatz conjecture on the positive side. But I can't find anything involving searching for 3 minus x minus 1 divided by 2. Everyone's done the other versions, or even if I switch it to, and there's nothing that's actually popping up close to it besides variations of people's interpretation on the Collatz conjecture. And I even went to Reddit and I found somebody that was thinking about this like 26 days ago, but they weren't on -1, they just was +1. So, and I don't think they're aware of how close they were to finding this. And out of curiosity, I looked up when Collatz it's kind of been introduced in 1937, and people have all these different charts for them, but in almost 100 years, nobody has tried has actually tried that version. So that's confusing. And I went ahead and just wrote a small program and just it doesn't go very far right now because even if I made it go further, I don't know how to make more sense of it than what's already there. The negative side goes to the positive, and then the positive side goes to the negative. And the negative is 2, 5, 8, 11, so on and so forth. And then the positive outputs is 1, 4, 7, 10, 13. And it just repeats. Those are the only two patterns that come out of it. And you can start at any whole number on the entire number line. And if it holds true like people think it does, then everything collapses not into the 4-2-1 loop, but into the negative 4, negative 2, negative 1, positive 2, positive 1, and then negative 4, negative 2, negative 1. Positive 2, 1. So that's all that's happening in that. And so instead of making the Collatz conjecture simpler, I've made it more complicated. Thank you for listening.